Okay, so the first exercise is a chest press. Now you can do this seated, and you can tie this around your back in order to do the chest press. Now what you'll want to do is make sure that you've got enough tension in your hands to chest press here. Now you can also do something I call tying a knot. So you can tie it in a knot, okay, and make a loop so that it shortens up the band. Okay, but again, be careful about pulling too much on some of this stuff. So this is a chest press. You're going to put it under your hands, and you can put it over. You just have to be careful about the arms, okay? Now, another way you can do it is if you have a staircase or a banister at home, and you can wrap this around the banister at home, and then you're going to go this direction, and so you're going to push from here. Push just like that. And I recommend this is a good way to do a great chest press. Okay? Chest press is exactly as it sounds. It comes from the chest and you press out. Almost like you're pushing somebody away. So you want to, chest press is a push. Push. Okay? Now a fly is much easier to do when you have the band in front of you. So usually a fly goes like this and this, okay? So with your band, you're going to just take it and you're going to create, the tension is based on how much you have in between your hands. So the more you have out here, the easier it is. So we're going to go from here and pull, extend and pull, okay? Now you can make it tighter, and this is harder, obviously, pull. And you're going to feel this in your back as well, because your back is also helping. So fly. Okay, right here. Now another way to do it is using the banister, but you're going to have to go up a little bit higher, okay, because this is actually an angle versus a chest press. So you can see I've got a little bit of an angle, and I'm going to come down here, down like this. And it's almost like I've got wings and I'm flapping my wings. So press here. Press. You can see this is moving, so sometimes you have to be a little creative with how you do it. If you have something sturdy, oops, I almost fall, something sturdy that you can hook up there, it's another way to do it. So, chest press and fly. Remember, if you have weights, you can use them, but remember, it's just like it sounds from the chest, pressing it forward. The next two exercises are a push-up and a modified plank. So what I would do with the chest press and the fly is I would alternate those, and I'd do 2 sets of 10 or 12, and then I'd go to this section. Now when you're done and you feel like this is getting easier, add that 3rd set or continue to create some more tension by closing up the distance between your hands, which I showed you. So for a modified push-up, you can do the floor, but I would recommend starting with something that you can anchor yourself to. So I'm just going to use this bench, and I'm just going to modify the push-up here. Another way to modify it is to put one leg out in front. And to make it even more interesting, alternate each knee. Okay? So modified push-up. Now the plank is going to be on the floor. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit just to show you. Or actually, I'll probably get out a little farther. So the plank, which you can also do a modified push-up and then hold in a plank. So if you do this, you can modify the plank by holding here. You're going to keep your butt in line with your shoulder blades. You're not going to let it go down here. You're not going to be way up here. You want it to be tight in the abdominal area. Okay? So there's your modified plank and push-up on a bench. So we'll do it on the floor to show you the variations. So, modified push-up, right here, knees are down, okay? And you're making sure that your shoulder blades and your hip bones are not stacked. And then to plank, you're going to come up. You can start here with your knees as a way to start to learn the plank. You can just stay here, keeping your abdominals in tight, or you can lift. You want to hold for 10 seconds, go back to the modified push-up, and plank. Hold. there's the plank and the push-up, and those two together are wonderful alternating exercise. Tricep press. Now, sometimes with the band it's a challenge because the tricep press should be done as an overhead press, and some people who have shoulder issues find this difficult, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So you grab here, and your hand goes in the handle, and basically you're pressing up. And the more tension you bring down here, the harder it is for your tricep. Now, if you have shoulder issues, then this is not how I recommend you do it. Now, you can put it here under your foot, but you got to be really good at holding it, and you can press overhead. So if maybe it's this reaching back that bothers you, and this is okay, but remember triceps work on elbow extension, so it's not here that's working, it's when you're pressing it up and tightening it here. So don't be confused about how deep you go. If deep is too difficult, only come to right angle, press straight up, okay? So that's tricep press. Now, what I have here is I have it anchored so that I could do a tricep press from down. And what I would do is push back. I straighten my elbow, push back. And you can go back farther and make it much harder. Okay, so tricep press. So you could anchor it on the inside of a door and press that way, because sometimes triceps are a challenge to get to. Now, one of the other ways that you can do it, also if you can't anchor it, is you can just do a tricep back, kick back. Now, again, a kick back with a weight is going to be a bend and a press. Now, this is hard to do here, so we're going to press straight up. Remember, the lock of the elbow is what gets the tricep to work. You want to watch and not scoop here. You want to keep it as straight as you can and press up. Okay, so press, press. Then you just turn right around and you're going to go to a bicep curl. Now, remember your core needs to be tight with the bicep curl. You roll it in and up, just like this. In and up. Bicep curl. Nice and easy. Now, you can do both at the same time, but the test is that you're not rolling forward or swinging to do the bicep. They need to be stationary. However, your elbows should not be anchored onto your waist. They should be kind of free, and you should be able to bicep curl, just like that. Okay, so bicep curl right there, tricep extension. Those are opposing muscle groups, so just work together with those, bicep, tricep. Okay, those two go together.